Hello, it's me, Brittany Parker. Today we're just gonna play with some makeup. It's been a while. I've had a lot of things going on like all of us. And so you know what? I'm on Christmas break. I said, let's do some makeup. So I've already prepped my skin. I have my very favorite Seint cream. I've done my SPF, my lip conditioner that I always keep in my palette. And today I'm going to show you the game changer of balm. And so this is my balm. Mine is in a smaller tin, but now where's my peach balm? I don't know. You can now get a full size of balm, and it actually is on sale right now. The peach balm, so good. And there's so many ways to use it to hydrate your lips, to use it as an illuminator with no shimmer, to make a powder eyeshadow, a cream eyeshadow. But the number one reason why I use it, and I use it every single day, is to hydrate my under eyes and to help my demi or whatever you're putting on under your eyes glide, and it keeps it hydrated, and it is delicious. If you have any dry spots, we're in the thick of winter as it is right now. I have some dry spots around my nose right now. If you have it around your lips, wherever you have any dry spots, pop some balm on it, and you don't even have to let it sit or soak in. You're good to go. So I'm going to start with my bright brush, and I'm going to go into my demi. I use Y01. I am in desperate need. Please don't judge. Desperate need to clean my brushes, and it is what it is. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. But with that balm, it makes the demi just glide on. And so you just hit your darkest spots, flip your brush over. You could tap it, hit this inner corner, and really it just helps neutralize your color. So I use YO, which is it cancels out purples and blues, just because I have dark and kind of purpley under eyes. And then you just flip it and blend it out. I'm not too crazy about it being perfect. I'm gonna put some brightener on top of it. Technically, demi was made to be without, but I think as Seint has evolved, there's this hybrid way of using your 3D. This is my I need to melt these down. Holy crap. There's a 3D and a way to use your demi together. And it's just kind of a hybrid. There we go. Words are hard. Technique. Okay, so I just kind of place the color, flip it over to my fluffy end, and that's it. I do have some blemishes and things I'm going to get after, and I'll show you how I do that. So look, it just takes out the deepest, darkest. If I want to, if I'm just keeping just with demi for the day, I will take just Y1, which is just yellow, and I literally just put it in the deepest spot of my trough, and it just helps to bring it forward, because brightness, it brings it forward. Your darkness will help set it back, but I want to help this bag seem not as deep as it is. But you can see, like, if I was going to the grocery store, I could totally just feel more comfortable. I'd pop probably some Y1, Y01, whatever on my lids, and I'd be ready to go. By the way, excuse the sun. It's partly cloudy, and it's like in and out every 5 seconds. Okay, so there is my demi. That's all I'm gonna do today. And I'm gonna go into my detail brush. It is my favorite brush for my contour. It just has the most perfect fit, perfect shape for getting all my angles of my face. And that's where your contour goes. It's mimicking your shadows. It's help defining those. And that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go into this contour. It's one of the darkest, and it is called Indigo. Now mine is, it's cold in my house, trying to save some money, not run that heater all day long. So it's a little bit cool. So I'm just kind of warming it up and getting a little bit on my brush. And then I'm just gonna tap this on the perimeter of my forehead. I do have a bit of a larger forehead, so it just kind of helps to round it out, make it look a little bit more pushed back, a little bit more smaller. If you have a smaller forehead, you would just keep it more on just the outsides here, and you wouldn't have to do like a whole rainbow all the way across. But really, what the fun about makeup and what Seint has done is it's made makeup fun. And I like to play around with it, see what works best. There's some days I do that. I'm like, oh, that did not work so well. So I encourage you, go play with your makeup. It's Saturday, go do whatever. Actually, I don't even know what day today is. It's Wednesday. It's Christmas break. So, all right. So now your cheekbones are gonna follow the top of your ear down to the bottom here, and you're not gonna go further than the outside of your eye. So I start right up here, and then I just bring it back or bring it down. And so starting up here is gonna put the most product here on the outside perimeter of your face, and then you just kind of follow that cheekbone. Keep it up higher than you think, okay? Because if you bring it down low, you're gonna bring actually your entire face up. And with this, we're like creating dimension, a cheekbone a little bit more than we usually have. And I kind of blend as I go. It helps me to see if I need to add more or how it's going. So there's the contour on the cheek. Let's get the other side. If I could open my palette, there we go. Like I said, it's kind of cold, so I'm gonna tap in there a little bit, a couple extra times. And you just kind of bring it down. Okay, not more in than the outside there. You kind of go to your pupil, but you really don't want to bring it down too low. Okay, I'm gonna grab it here on my jawline. I kind of start a little bit in front of the ear and then bring it down. I don't go too crazy on the jawline, but you just kind of, this is the one spot where you really do blend it down because the shadow is below our chin. Everything else, you kind of flick up, you know? We need things, gravity's already pulling things down. So let's help by giving the illusion that we got a little bit higher cheekbones or, you know, things like that. Okay, there is my contour. All right, for my nose, I'm just gonna rub a little bit on my finger. I'm actually gonna use some olive. It's another contour. It's just a little bit lighter, and you just kind of rub your fingers together. I'm just gonna run it down. And you can see how there's just a bright line right down the middle. But I do have a lot of discoloration on my nose, so it's kind of hard to contour it without bringing it out more, but that's good enough for me. I will take a little bit, I'll take the side of my brush and get below my lip. Just an illusion of a poutier lip. Why not? I have chicken lips. I need all the help I can get. You could even just kind of get it in the middle, and then when I brighten, I'll brighten the top parts right there of my Cupid's bow. But there we go. Okay, contour, done. I'm gonna go into, let's see, my 3D brush. I like my 3D brush. Guys, I like to use a lot of brushes. This is my everyday kind of thing. If I only got 2 brushes, I would totally get the detail brush and the blush and bronzer brush. They're like the dream team, but I honestly use all 3 of these, and I'll tell you why. So I use this guy for my contour. I use the 3D brush, and I mainly keep this one only for my highlights. And then I use the blush and bronzer. You can see how much color. I use this for my bronzer and my lip and cheek. And so you could tell just by the colors of what I use it for. And it just keeps it more simple for me, even though you're like, wait, that's more brushes. But really, it's just more simple. Highlights, your contour, your colors, your bronzer, your lip and cheeks, and things like that. Do you have to? Heck no. Am I extra? Yes. So me being extra, I don't care. I like makeup. So I'm gonna go into my 3D brush, a little bunny tail end, and I'm gonna tap into Athens, which is my main highlight. That's like my foundation color. It is a teeny bit dark, so I'm gonna show you in a second. I'm actually going to tap a little bit of my lighter main highlight and just kind of mix them. So I'm just doing like a really light layer of this right now. And then below the contour, like this is all one layer. My 3D cream foundation, my contour, my main highlight, and my brightening highlight, one layer. Okay, so, but like I said, I'm losing my color. So this is Candlelit. This is a little bit lighter. I'm just gonna tap into that and just kind of mix that a little bit, just to kind of lighten it just a tad. Okay, but it's that easy, Okay, go back to your detail brush. I'm gonna go into the small end, and now I'm gonna go into my brightener. So your brightener goes into the center of your face. It's highlighting all the pretty spots of our face, and look immediately, I'm not putting anything extra other than my brightening highlight, and it immediately makes it one flat base so that when I put my eyeshadows on, I'm not dealing with all this red purple on my eyelid, okay? So I'll just kind of tap that out as I go, a little bit more. So I go inner corner, outer corner, whatever's left I use for my eyelid. And then once I've pretty much rubbed that, I'll then kind of merge those, just gently making sure I'm not like wiping my eyelid. I don't care. That I'm just kind of me. But my under eyes, I'm really making sure that I'm more of a stipple, a pounce. Okay, now here's the center of your face. So in between your brow, your Cupid's bow, your fat part of your chin, and I'm gonna pinch this. This is a brush I really need to clean. Holy smokes. I'm gonna bring it down the center of my nose. You could use your finger for this. You could use whatever. You could use a small brush. You could use the smudge brush. I love this because it's so like firm, but it's like small enough to be detailed. You could use whatever. Like I said, you could use your finger. This is my 3D cream foundation, my contour, my brightening, and my brightening highlights. And now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna blend. So I'm gonna use my 3D brush and I'm gonna start in my highlight areas, and it's really legit just going to merge and melt these creams together. Especially because remember, I kind of mix the Candlelit and the Athens because I'm in between colors right now, or I'm just in denial of not being as tan. So I'm just merging these colors together, my lightest colors first. I just softly tap. Same thing here. And then I could do my contour. So my contour, you want to bring it into your hairline. You don't want to look like you're wearing a mask. With your contour, flick up. Don't bring it down. We don't want a 5 o'clock shadow. Just like that. Okay, here's where we blend down. Remember, we put our contour on our jawline. If you have a lot of redness or want to, you could bring even some of your foundation down on your neck. I'm going to bring my Bella contour or my Bella bronzer. All right, for my nose, I'm just following it up into my brow and down. And voila. Okay, at this point, if you're thinking you need to add more contour or add anything, you can. That's the best about cream foundation. They're buildable. So if you want more definition, if you want more anything, you just go in there and you just add a little bit more until you get your desired look or your desired coverage, because this is buildable coverage. All right, just like that. See? Simple, easy peasy, quick. All right, let's go into bronzer. Now I'm going to go into my blush and bronzer brush. I'm going to go into the OG. This is Bella. I'm just going to kind of tap it. I love bronzer. I love it. Even like when I'm doing like the no makeup and I'm just wearing like maybe some demi under the eyes and I'll spot correct any blemishes or anything, you better believe I'm putting on some Bella bronzer so that I don't look like I'm dead. You know, I got to look alive. So tops of your cheeks, and really when you're blending it out, it's blending with your contour. So you don't need to be so like, this has to be right here, perfect. We don't have time for that. You know, we don't have time for that. I don't have the patience for it. So you're just going to tap the tops of your cheeks here. You could bring it up on your nose. Now I have a lot of discoloration on my nose plus a breakout. So often, or I don't like to bring it on it because I feel like it pulls it through. But what I make sure I do is look at my neck and my face. I want to make sure that those are married, looking, you know, that they belong together. Often with or without makeup, our necks don't match our skin or our face. So this helps bring it all together. I'll flip it over to the fluffy end. This is where my neck always gets really red from rubbing it, but then it cools down, I promise. All right. There we go. I am going to take the smudge brush. I'm going to go into my darker highlight. That's my main highlight, and that's Athens. I'm going to just tap into it. And this sweet little blemish on my nose, look at it. The texture, can I take away? No, look, the texture is there. Is the big old color there? No. So I'll do this after because I don't want to go like blend and then just blend away what I just try to cover. I'll just kind of, now I still haven't put my blush on, but let's get some of these bigger spots. Actually going to go into Bare. Bare is one of those very neutral. It is a very neutral color. I absolutely love it. But I know for different skin tones, it might not work as best, You just got to play with it. So for like my sister and I, we absolutely love Bare because if we have any spots or any breakouts, it really helps with coverage. And it's just a really good neutral cheek. So I'm going to go into Bare. I'm going to tap into it. Now this one's 40% off until the 31st. But can you see how it just like kind of almost like just blends it all away? It really is a really good coverage. So this is available, like I said, 40% off or until it goes away, until it sells out, which I know at least 4 or 5 have already sold out. So, you know, here is Bare. Like I said, it is a really just kind of, it warms your cheeks up. It's not a really dark, but it does definitely give you some color and coverage. So there's Bare. I gotta show you another one. This is Grape. Grape looks psycho. It looks so crazy. I love it. And I didn't think I would. I do. I love it. So this is the multitasker brush. I'm going to go into, let's see. I'm going to go into Olive, which is a contour. And I'm just going to align my lips. This is one of those things. I'm not like one of those TikTok, obviously. I'm not one of those TikTok perfect makeup, like, people to watch. I know that. Believe me, I know that more than you. I know that. I feel like have just simple tricks for the crazy lady who just wants to love her makeup and feel better in her skin. If your skin's maturing, you're going to be like, why haven't I not started creams before? Like, there really are a game changer, and having everything in this palette and your brushes ready right there by your side just makes it so much quicker and enjoyable. It's really fun. And I mean, that's kind of like, I'd lost some of it, especially during COVID. We all know how hard that was. And it was just kind of hard to like find some freaking joy. Like, and that's what Seint has been for me. So there is a big birthday bash coming up at the end of January. And if you join as an artist under my team, which is open, there you get a pro palette, and you also get a ticket to the next virtual, what's called like a conference. So chat with me if you are interested. Ask any questions. I'll be giving out more information when it comes closer. But here's Grape. It is, let's see, I need to warm it up a little bit. I haven't worn it for a bit, because it's hard to wear colors when they're not available anymore, even though I love them. So here we go. Let's see. But it really is just a really kind of cute purpley color. And you could build it up. So you could go like super light to as crazy purple as you want. Why not? I've seen people put it on their cheeks. I've seen people put it on their eyes. I'm going to put a little bit on my cheeks just to kind of brighten my cheeks up, because Bare is so neutral. So just kind of pop that on the cheek. Just kind of pinks it up a little bit. But there we go. It's kind of crazy. I know. I really like it though. Okay, so there was Grape. Let's do a little bit of eyes. I always at this point go and get some vanilla dust. I bought a new one, but I am being stubborn and I want to finish this tin. I'm being stubborn. I'm like, I don't want to open it. So because I did put cream on my eyelid, I need to set it so it doesn't crease. And it's just going to prep my lids for my eyeshadow. Your eyeshadows are going to blend so much better on top of like the powder once you've put it on your eyes. So, and I'm also crazy, like needing time. So this is the point where I'll come and I'll put powder wherever I want it. Some days I want more, some days I want less. I'm pretty dry right now, so I'm not going to put much. I'll very carefully tap it on my discoloration. And then if I've rubbed any off, I'll just go and put a little bit more on. And there we go. Call it a day. Okay, eyeshadows. I don't even know what I'm going to do today. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some eyeshadows. Clean my brush. You know, I'm just going to keep it real simple. This is Pup. Like, this is like such, talking about a neutral. This is such a pretty neutral, like you don't really see a lot, like you could get by, but it really gives your eye really nice shape. So my eyes, I feel like I'm aging quicker. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm really like, I'll go to work. I'm like, you can't see your eyeshadow today. It's because I did this and I've gone too low without really kind of concentrating and making sure that when my eyes relax, that I'm bringing the color way up here on the hood, you know? Freaking maturing. Okay, then I'll flip it over and bring some of that put below. Okay, I'm gonna bring just a little bit. Let's see, I have purple on. I'm gonna bring a little bit of this Revival just into the corner. Same thing, keep my eye open so I could really see where the color needs to go and just kind of blend away. Same thing this side. So kind of like once I get the color where I need it, like, okay, I want it right here, and I have it placed, then I can kind of close my eye and finish blending. Okay. Okay, there is a shimmer. I think it's called As You Wish. And it has like almost a purple undertone. And you better believe I'm gonna wear that. So let me grab it. Here it is. This is As You Wish. And can you see kind of like the pink little shimmer? Use your finger. It's gonna give you the best payout. I'm gonna keep it inner corner and the apple of your eye. Okay, so there is As You Wish, and I'm gonna add one more color. This is London, and I wanna add just a little bit more of a purple hue. Tap into it. All right, so there's London. Bring it below the lash line. All right, here's Mihiha. All right, eyeliner, mascara, and I'll be back. That is it. I am gonna run a little It Cosmetics brow power very sloppily through these brows. Just to kind of darken them up a bit. Spoolie side. And that's it for the brows. I'm gonna add a little bit of Angel Illuminator. It is so pretty. There it is. Usually I am a rose gold. Just gonna pop it right there. Look at that glow though. That is so cute. So this is Angel Illuminator. It's a little bit more of a pink undertone. Add it to your lips, tip of your nose, and that's it. Finish with the setting spray. Okay, I am using the Milani Make It Last. I wanted to try it out. I have tried the Milani Make It Last charcoal. Hated it. Hated the charcoal one, but someone's like, no, the Milani one's good. So I'm like, okay, I'll try it. So this one actually, I have not noticed any issues, and I've been using it for a while. And let me just tell you, it's a lot more cost effective than my usual Charlotte Tilbury, but don't get me wrong. That is my number one, is my Charlotte. So there you go. Make sure you close your mouth and eyes on that one. And that is it. I hope you jump on the 40% lip and cheeks. Like I said, I used Grape today. I used Bare today. And they're just really great lip and cheeks. If you want a color match from me, send me a bare face selfie. No makeup on, standing 2 to 3 steps back from a window, and I will color match you. It is for free. I will not bug you, but I'll give you your color so you do not have to go on the website and completely guess. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are having a great time with your family. Happy holidays, and thank you for watching. Bye.